Before we get out of here, Sauce, it's already hot in here, but it's about to get hotter, my friend.
Shit.
There is 7 games on the NBA slate. I know you're just as good as the next slate, right? So the slate is in your face. I got 7 games with spreads. You can choose to pick 4 of them. You can pass on 3 of them, all right? So here we go. We'll go right now, rapid fire. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pens out because this is where he's going with it. I'm sure they'll be on the website, KyleKirms.com later.
Yeah.
But there will be no YouTube video. This is his YouTube video, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like this. So like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Here we go. We start. First game, Charlotte at Detroit. Charlotte minus 6.5 at Detroit.
Shit.
Road favorites.
Hornets lost 6 straight games. And this is going to be our first look, we think. There's still some game time decisions. Our first look at this new Pacers team with their new pieces, Halliburton, Buddy Hield.
But this is Charlotte at Detroit. You said
shit. Charlotte at Detroit.
It's okay.
I was looking at the Pacers.
I know the heat's getting to you. I get it. The heat's on.
It's hot.
We're in the kitchen. You can skip it if you don't.
No, I'm not skipping it. I'm going to lay the points with the Hornets, even though they lost 6 straight games. The new piece is the piece the Pistons have is Marvin Bagley, not the new Pacers. I mixed that up. But I've been waiting for this Hornets team to turn it around. And if you look, they lost 6 straight games. You look at who they lost to. Celtics, one of the hottest teams in the league. Cleveland, the best team against the spread. Miami, Toronto, one of the hottest teams in the league, and then the Bulls. So they lost to some really good opponents. Charlotte minus 6.5 next.
All right, Cleveland minus 7.5 at Indiana.
All right, so this is where we're going to get a look at the new look Pacers team with Halliburton and Buddy Hield, those pieces from the Kings they got. This team was not playing well before. I don't think you throw 2 new pieces in there. All of a sudden, there's going to be flooded with chemistry. Cleveland's looking back. With Karis LeVert, they're looking like they even took a step forward. It was 5.5. It's all the way up to 7.5, I think now. Still laying it. Give me the Cavs not passing that one.
OKC, heavy dogs on the road, plus 12.5 at Philadelphia with James Harden out.
Harden is not playing. The biggest Oklahoma City, without a doubt. This is the second best team in the NBA against the spread. But I think I'm going to pass here.
Oh, okay, we're passing.
But the pick is Oklahoma City. I don't think it would make the top 4.
Okay.
So pass.
All right, another one. Spurs, road dogs, 8.5 at Atlanta.
The Sauce has been riding the Spurs lately.
I know, but I want to take the Spurs so bad. But all right, so the thing is, Atlanta and Trae Young and them are sneaky good at home. And even when they look terrible, and you're like, I need to fade this team, they'll come home from a road trip and then look like a top 4 Eastern Conference team. So even though personally, this will probably make the VIP ticket for like half unit, 0.75 unit. I like the Spurs. I'm going to pass.
You're passing. All right. So now the Nuggets on the road, plus 5.5 against the Boston Celtics.
This is the perfect time to fade the Celtics because I don't know if Celtics won 6 games in a row in comfortable flat fashion. They're playing the best defense in the NBA by far, and it's not close. Everyone's just blindly serious bettors, blindly betting the Celtics. I think this is the perfect time to fade them and take the Nuggets. Jokic is so unique, but I'm going to pass.
You're passing. So you now officially have to take the next 2 games. Yeah. The Minnesota T-Wolves, plus 3.5 to Chicago. They're playing the Bulls.
Oh, easy. Minnesota. I have no problem fading the Bulls right now. Even though they bit me on the ass a couple times recently, people look at the Bulls. They see DeMar DeRozan. They see Zach LaVine and Vucevic, right? They're 3 best players. They're 3 best scorers. That's great. But they're missing Lonzo Ball and they're missing Alex Caruso. Those are their 2 best defensive pieces. And saying it for weeks, fading this team. Minnesota upsets the Bulls in Chicago.
And the final game, big spread here. Orlando on the road against Utah. Orlando's getting 13.5, baby.
I forgot this is the last game. All right, so Utah, without a doubt. I don't care if it's 13.5. The Jazz are back. Finally, the books are catching on.
This is a very unsauce-like lane, 13.5.
I know. This is a lot of points.
Utah at home is another beast. They're looking like the Jazz from last year, which was auto-bet them at home. Mitchell's back. They still don't have Gobert. It doesn't matter. This team's won 4 straight, I believe, and they're looking like the 1-seed Jazz that I was expecting.
So this is the Utah first half, Utah game.
No, this is Utah heavy.
Team
total.
But I forgot this was the last game, so that 4th pick, Jazz and Spurs, like in my head, I'm like, should I have taken the Spurs at 4? But no, I'll stick to the game.
So basically,
give me the Jazz.
He didn't actually pass anything because I got a pick.
We got some picks.
I would never sell the viewers short.
Here we go. So the guarantee, well, not the guarantees, but at least the games that he's picking right now is Charlotte minus 6.5 at Detroit, Cleveland minus 7.5 at Indiana, Then we have the T-Wolves plus 3.5 against the Bulls. And then he's taking the Jazz minus 13.5 home against the Orlando
Probably should have
Magic.
taken the Spurs.